রানী পাল, উপজেলা স্বেচ্ছাসেবক লীগের সাধারণ সম্পাদক নাইম ভুইয়া, উপজেলা ছাত্রলীগের যুগ্ম সম্পাদক ফয়সাল আলম শিকদার, ছাত্রলীগ নেতা শাহাবুদ্দিন ভুইয়া, উপজেলা যুব মহিলা লীগের সভাপতি ফেরদৌসী আক্তার সহ অনেকেই অংশগ্রহণ করেন। ইয়াসির আরাফাত, চিটিভি নিউজ।
গৃহায়ন ও গণপূর্ত মন্ত্রণালয়ের বার্ষিক বনভোজন ও সাংস্কৃতিক অনুষ্ঠান হয়েছে নারায়ণগঞ্জের রূপগঞ্জে। শুক্রবার দুপুরে উপজেলার দাউদপুরের জিন্দা পার্কে অনুষ্ঠান হয়। এতে প্রধান অতিথি হিসেবে যোগ দেন গৃহায়ন ও গণপূর্ত মন্ত্রী ইঞ্জিনিয়ার খন্দকার মোশাররফ হোসেন। বিশেষ অতিথি ছিলেন নারায়ণগঞ্জ এক আসনের সংসদ সদস্য গোলাম দস্তগীর গাজী বীর প্রতীক। অনুষ্ঠানে আরও ছিলেন মন্ত্রণালয়ের সচিব শহীদুল্লাহ খন্দকার, রূপগঞ্জ উপজেলা পরিষদের ভাইস চেয়ারম্যান সৈয়দা ফেরদৌসী আলম নীলা, কেন্দ্রীয় যুবলীগের সহ সম্পাদক শাহিজ মালুম শাহিন সহ অনেকে। এদিকে নারায়ণগঞ্জ জুড়ে রূপগঞ্জে হয়েছে ভোলাবাসীর বার্ষিক বনভোজন। শুক্রবার দুপুরে উপজেলার গুতিয়াবো এলাকার সি শিল পার্কে হয় এ বনভোজন ও সাংস্কৃতিক অনুষ্ঠান। প্রধান অতিথি হিসেবে যোগ দেন বাণিজ্য মন্ত্রী তোফায়েল আহমেদ। অনুষ্ঠানে বিশেষ অতিথি হিসেবে যোগ দেন বন ও পরিবেশ উপমন্ত্রী আব্দুল আল ইসলাম জ্যাকব, নারায়ণগঞ্জ এক আসনের সংসদ সদস্য গোলাম দস্তগীর গাজী বীর প্রতীক, সংসদ সদস্য নুরুন নবী চৌধুরী শাওন, সংসদ সদস্য আলী আজম মুকুল সহ অনেকে। জিনিউ সারা দেশে এ পর্যন্তই। পরের সংবাদ দেখার আমন্ত্রণ রইল। এতক্ষণ সঙ্গে থাকার জন্য ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে।
Islamabad taking on Lahore. Thank you very much for taking the time to join us, and just a confirmation of the Islamabad United team with a few changes in it today. There's no Irfan, Shajil and Ahmad are out, Roman Reis, Asif and Shadab are in, but they've got Dwayne Smith, Watson, Brad Haddon, who played so well in that first match, Sam Billings and Misbah. Alan Wilkins is alongside me.
Yes, and the Lahore Qalandars, skippered by the New Zealander Brendan McCullum, are unchanged. They've got the firepower at the top there, and Jason Roy, McCullum, Farkar Zaman, Umar Akmal, Mohammad Rizwan and Grant Elliott. Sohail Tanvir as well can bat a little bit. Dilawal Bhatti, Sunil Narain, Yasir Shah, Mohammad Irfan Jr., the tall man. But there's some very good bowling in there. And of course, we know that Lahore will be bowling first.
The drone and a good catch. It's done well.
Buzzard.
They've not dropped one as yet.
No, but if you consider that to be a good catch, I'd like to have seen you in the slips. Come on, Baz.
We saw one yesterday which Bish almost sort of said that this is it. Best moment ever and PSL's done for me.
Absolutely right. Confirmation then that Lahore, the Qalandars, have won the toss. They're going to bowl first. Virtually all sides bowl first, and there is a possibility of some rain around. Brendan McCullum come off the back of a tremendous big bash, and Umar Akmal, he got a naught in the first game, but it's the power play with intriguing head-to-heads that you look at. You just wonder about the power play. It looks as if it's Sam Billings, the young Englishman, who, I'll tell you what, that'll be a test for Dwayne Smith, because Sam Billings is like a March hare between the wickets, and I'm not so sure that Dwayne Smith is that keen on the singles. He likes fours and sixes.
The Lahore Qalandars, I thought, bowled very well yesterday, particularly in the power play. And Brendan McCullum confirmed that they played, let's say, about 80% of the game very well. but managed to muck things up in the middle of their batting effort and towards the end. So they're just looking for a repeat of that bowling and fielding effort against Dwayne Smith and company. Smith was steady in his innings in the first match, and then he tried to explode towards the end. He was a little bit slow in the early goings, but he can be a dangerous player.
Dwayne Smith, Grant Elliott, all-rounder with the Qalandars. And we're going to start with Sohail Tanvir from Lahore, who yesterday completed 250 wickets in his 2020 career. The 11th player to achieve the milestone. And Basit Khan will give you the first 10 in due course. Well, he's got a box of tricks. He doesn't really swing the ball back into the right-hander.
Play.
So here we go.
In fact, it was one of those shots down the ground that Dwayne Smith got off the mark with in the first game, and we thought it was something special in store. He slowed down for a lot of his innings after that. He looks in decent touch, and just on Sohail Tanvir, I think occasionally he can get the ball to curl back into the right-handers, but you don't see it as much as the one that goes away from them. But his control of length, his ability to assess conditions early, Basit, is what I think has made him a top-notch bowler in this format.
The awkward action and the swing that he gets early on makes it difficult to batsmen to get after him. But there we go, just swing it away from the right-hander, and because of the left arm angle, it exaggerates the movement a little bit. But what I'm excited about is that it's a fresh pitch. How much bounce it'll have, because the first day we saw a very good wicket to bat on.
Keep an eye on Sam Billings, because he's electric in the field for a start. He's just a natural athlete. He's a wicket keeper, but he fields in the outfield. And also, as a young fellow, he went to Loughborough University, one of the premier sporting universities in England.
The only black mark against him then.
He also had a trial as a youngster with Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, with Spurs.
2 black marks against him. If it was Man United, it would have been news, Alan, but it's not. But I think he's an exciting player. We saw him a little bit in the IPL for a couple of matches, I think with the Delhi Daredevils last year. And he played 1 or 2 useful knocks. Nice covering of grass on the surface, though. And that should aid his stroke play rather than him having to feel comfortable against the turning ball that we saw particularly late yesterday.
Just seems a little drier than what we saw the very first day. So maybe not as much pace. And for that reason, we saw that edge going straight to ground. But still, I think it won't spill as much as it did yesterday. So we're in for some big innings.
It's good to see Mohammad Irfan going through that little feeling process there with perfection. He had a little blooper yesterday. Sweet, nice carry. 2 without loss.
So it's another doubleheader here today at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. Islamabad having been put into bat by Brendan